I just wanted to make a video today. I've got all three of my adult ball pythons out cleaning their enclosures, but I just wanted everybody to meet them. I very seldom have them all out together because they have jealousy issues, and that sounds crazy, but Ginger and Tipper will fight and battle every time they are out together. And it's not breeding, mating, fighting. It's like wrap each other, pick each other up, and slam each other on the floor. This is Sunny. She's grown a lot. She's a lot younger than Tipper and Ginger, but she's a good-sized girl, really good-sized girl for only being like 4 years old, I think she is, if that. But long story, she was in her pet store, and every time I went in there, she was clinging to the back wall of the big, tall 30-gallon tank. I felt sorry for her, so I bought her and brought her home because she was in there with five other male normals. So she was petrified. She's still shy, she's still timid, but she loves to be out, she loves to be handled, and she has a fit when I put her back in her enclosure because she enjoys being out, even though she acts timid. And I got 3 of them here that are all in different stages. Sunny just finished shedding. You can see her pretty colors. Hopefully you can anyway, but yeah. She just finished shedding. Tipper's a little cranky today because I woke him up to take him out, and he's just about ready to shed. His eyes have already turned blue and gone back, so, well, they're still kind of blue, but there are 3 stages. Ginger will be shedding after Tipper does, and Sunny just finished shedding. Sunny's the only one I have that hasn't gone back on food yet, and that's because our temperatures have been terrible. Like this morning it was 54 degrees in the outside when I got up, and this is June. I mean, really. But on a good note, it's supposed to be going back up in the 70s during the next week, so I'll be able to take my snakes back outdoors, and I want to get their swimming pool set up for them if it'll ever stop raining. But then again, rainwater is not bad for them. Just let the sun warm it up. But yeah, this is my girl Sunny. She's a real sweetheart. All my snakes are very social and very friendly animals. It all depends on the time you put into raising them. And you're so pretty. Yes, you are. What? What are you looking at me like that for? You know you're not going to strike me. You know better. You know better. That's Sunny. Put you back in. I got I lowered the temps on their belly heating pads, so I got them out since I stripped the enclosures. And I wait a while to be sure the temperatures are going to be exactly where I want them before I put the snakes back in. This is Miss Cranky. She tends to be grouchy sometimes. Now, hi. What are you doing? What are you doing, Ginger? Want to come out and say hi? Yeah, she's about just getting ready to go into pre-shed. She's not so crabby today, I don't think, though. But yeah, you can see her colors are turning and changing. She's a real big girl, too. They don't look that big sitting here on my bed holding them, but they're really big ball pythons. What? What? She just ate. Well, all 3 of these are eating, well, Tipper and Ginger are both eating jumbos or extra large rats, frozen thawed, and Sunny's eating large rats, sometimes mediums. It depends on the mood she's in. Oh yeah, this is my girl Ginger. She's a beautiful reduced pattern. I'd love to get a lot more of the reduced pattern ball pythons and breed them together. I think they're just gorgeous. You can't make up your mind where you're going. They still look for my cat faithfully every time I have them out. That died back in December. It's been real hard for me, and it's been hard for them because they enjoyed spending time with the cat. They played together, they hung out together, they curled up and slept together. So it's been hard for all of us here, not having the cat here anymore. We sure do miss her. But Ginger was the first snake that bonded with my cat, and that really surprised me that she took right to her, and they've been best friends ever since. Actually, 15 years they were best friends, up until my cat died. But It's a hard time when you lose an animal that you love, even a snake. We do love them, just like anybody loves their dogs and cats. You know, I debate getting another cat, but I'm not emotionally up to it yet. You want to go back in? Okay. But this is Ginger. She has real pretty colors and patterns. I love the reduced pattern in ball pythons. I really would like to get hold of a lot more of them because I just think they're so pretty. And they're still considered normals. They just have a reduced pattern, that's all. You want to get back in your plastic tote? I'll put you back in your house in a little while, okay? But she was in the tote next to Tipper on my bed, and they were both like charging at each other through the plastic. So they really have rivalry issues with each other. I don't know why. They always have. If one's out and the other one isn't, they're fine. But you put them both out together or close to each other at the same time, there's a battle, and it's on almost instantly, especially if one's on my lap. And people say snakes don't have emotions or feelings. Everything they do says they do. So, you know, I don't know what you're looking at, but I know what we're seeing. People have been raising them for a long time. So, yes. Oh, now she's decided she wants to stay out. Okay. You gonna stay out now? Say, yeah, I want to be out now. I love the patterns under her neck on the side. She has this brown line on each side. She's strong. She is really heavy for a ball python, and she seriously cuts off my circulation when she wraps around my arms. Well, you can see she's got quite a grip going here. Do I worry about getting bit by my snakes? Never. Because they all trust me. They've been handled a lot, and they trust me. Now, I've never concerned myself with it. There's just no reason to if they trust you. They don't feel threatened by you. They usually won't strike at you unless you provoke them. I'm just looking around. I'm looking everywhere. There's no cat here anymore, girlfriend. Yeah, Deeper's gone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry your buddy's gone. If you'd learn to play well with Tipper, you'd have a friend again. But since you refuse to be friends with Tipper, I guess you won't. Huh. See, we're pretty. We're cool. We're chill. We're not mean. We're not evil. You want to go back in your box? I'll put you back in your house in a little while. Huh? Tipper's the one that's going to be cranky. He's going to be cranky because I disturbed him and he's getting ready to shed. Normally I can take them out when they're shedding and they could care less. They'll clear the shed off their head and sit there and stare at me for days and wait for me to help them finish their shed up. So it's not a matter of them being cranky because they're in shed. My snakes, most of them are really grouchy and cranky if I disturb them or wake them up to take them out to clean their cage or something like that. But ordinarily, they're not cranky snakes. You're heavy. I can't believe as heavy as you are. Holy mackerel, gee. I'm going to put you back in here, sweetie, because I got to get Tipper out for a little while. Let go of my wrist. Come on. Come on. Roll yourself back over. You don't belong like that. Now he's going to really be cranky because he's going to smell Ginger on my hands. And it's really that bad between these two. The scent of one will set off the scent of the other. And it's not unusual. It happens quite often. So if I get bit by Tipper, it's my own fault because I had Ginger out first. And as you can see, he's really, really, really dark. He's getting ready to shed. Can you behave even though I smell like Ginger? Can you be nice? So, I don't know. You had that girl in your hand. See, his belly's a little on the pink side because he's getting ready to shed. Probably in a week, I'd say. And you forget the scent of Ginger on my hands. I don't feel like doing butterfly bandages today for snake bites. Is that the camera? Is that the camera? Huh? They're really heavy. To look at them, you wouldn't think so, but ball pythons are girthy snakes. Even when they're not heavy, bulked up snakes, they are heavy. And mine are pure muscle because they're out of their cages and enclosures all the time. They go outside and get exercise. So they are definitely very strong snakes for the length of people. They get ball pythons. Go, I don't want to get a snake that's too heavy and too big. I'll tell you what, they might not be super big. They might not be super heavy, but they are one of the strongest snakes I have ever raised for a smaller snake. And their grip is incredible. Now, this is Tipper, my boy. Who's going to be shedding really soon, huh? Yes, I am. You can see his eyes are starting to haze over pretty good. But all my snakes are very friendly and very social. It's up to you. Like I tell people that all the time. Your snake won't keep striking at you and feeling threatened by you if you spend more time with it and work with it. So they learn to trust you. See, we're cool. See, people just don't know how to act around us. That's not our fault, huh? That's not our fault when people don't know how to act around us. You smell ginger on my arm. You forget it. You forget all about it. Now, if I were to open her tub sitting right here and take the top off, she would spot Tipper and she would come out and come right after him. That's what happens outdoors when I take them out together. So usually if I do take them out at the same time, I have one person handling Tipper and I'll handle Ginger or vice versa to keep them separated from each other, because like I said, if one's on my lap and the other one comes close to me, it's on every single time outdoors. So we have to keep them separated if we take them out together. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. But people say snakes don't have feelings. But they can be protective of their handler. That I can prove. I've seen it a lot of times. I've seen them chase people out of my yard. I mean, chase them literally out of my yard because they walked up on me while I was sitting outdoors. So, you know, it's up to you what you want to believe. If you're not going to invest the time getting used to working with them and handling them, you'll never know these things and you'll never comprehend what we're trying to tell you, that they do react to different stimuli in different ways. So it's on you what you want to believe. If you want to keep that distance between you and your snakes, you know, they'll never trust you. Plain and simple. And they won't. You done? You want to go back in your house too? Well, in this video, I just wanted to share a little bit of them while I have them out, getting ready to go check their heating pads. I reduce the heat on all of them. I keep them on low, but what I do is I move them further away from the floor of the enclosure so the heat's not as concentrated on the floor of their enclosure. There, 3 ball pythons, all adults. And it's a Saturday, and it's windy, and the sun's out, and it's 60 degrees. So not a good day to take snakes outdoors. But I just want to make a quick video of them. Ball pythons are awesome snakes.